Welcome back to J&J Dynasty. Welcome back to the well-lit dungeon. Welcome aboard. Thank you for taking time to look at the video. Basically, in this video, all we're going to do is we're going to be looking at the RB pre-signings here. So we had some movement in the last couple of days of some running backs. So we're going to take a look at that briefly. All right. Basically, as you can see, we're talking about Ezekiel Elliott going to the Patriots and how is that going to affect Rhamondre Stevenson in one of the portions here, right? So let's get into this. Zeke signed yesterday, like for $6 million and change with incentives with the New England Patriots. Literally, I think that this is going to kill both of them. They're virtually identical backs in their at this point in their career. both of them are highly inefficient. Also, Zeke can catch the ball. Rhamondre can catch the ball. But the point is that both of those guys are not going to be able to get the 60 catches. You split the 60 catches. Even if they rush for more touchdowns, you split in that. So Rhamondre's numbers might even go down with that. And then you split the yardage. With a real offensive coordinator now, more passing yards probably are going to be in order for Mac Jones. More downfield options, which is not going to include them. Zeke, more pass blocking. So with that being said, I'm also staying away from Rhamondre Stevenson. Not only Zeke, but Rhamondre. It is a well-known fact for the past 15 to 20 years in fantasy football, you do not want any New England Patriots running back. Now it just got worse. The most inefficient rushing scheme in the NFL got more inefficient. So take my advice, stay the hell away. Just take it. I was listening to some guys and they were talking about dropping Rhamondre from the late third round to the early fourth or something like that. No. Push him back to sixth or seventh round, maybe eighth. Same thing with Zeke. They do not take them before that. What's going to wind up happening with them, which is what I've fallen in the trap with Bill Belichick teams before. You get them, they get on a roll, you put them in, and Rex Burkhead goes off for 32 points. Well, your starter sits there and gets nothing. Yeah, pull him out of the lineup, well, then your starter gets 20 points. That's how Bill Belichick does it. If you're dang good and you can guess when he's going to pull the crazy Ivan, go for it. That's not how I want to play fantasy football. So, New England Patriots, you get a big cross off the board. Take any running back off the board. Very few wide receivers there I'm going to be looking at also. Or tight ends. Or quarterbacks. So, defense, yes. Check. Right? Belichick controls that one well. All right, so let's get on to the next good free agent signing. Happened just hours after the news came for Zeke. And I was wondering if that was coincidence or not. But Dalvin signs with the Jets and messes everybody's fantasy football teams up. Just literally messes everybody who has Breece Hall, everybody who drafted Israel, everybody who was hanging on to Michael Carter, everybody who was hanging on to Dalvin Cook. Everybody's messed up. All right, so now Dalvin signs $8 million with bonuses. So he's planning on being the number one. They're saying, by the way, they're signing him that they're going to pay him or play him at number one. I get this for the first couple weeks if Hall isn't quite healthy. If you want to save Hall, if you want to do this for the longevity of Hall's career, I get it. But as a fantasy football manager, it just plain sucks. All right. So with all of that just being said, right, Breece Hall is now a handcuff, and everybody drafted him number one overall last year, and everybody had him as a third best player running back in fantasy football, but now he's a handcuff to Dalvin, who's a 28-year-old running back. Kind of scratches my head, but I guess that's the way it is. One of the things to do is do not overreact. It's a one-year contract with Dalvin, so yeah, Breece Hall is still going to be a league winner. If he gets the first 6 weeks off or a light load, guess what happens? When the playoffs roll around, he will be fresh. Defenses will be beaten up. I guarantee you, because Dalvin Cook doesn't play every game, he's going to get hurt. So Breece Hall is going to step in and he's going to go like gangbusters or wildfire or whatever term you want to come up with. So just hold tight with your Breece Hall shares. Hold tight with your Israel shares. Hold tight with your Michael Carter shares. So just do that, all right? I guess a couple final notes here. If you like the little video here, give a thumbs up. Obviously, subscribe to the channel. Trying to do some more content like this, not just draft stuff. Also, just as a parting note, some other just news and notes and injuries real quickly. Kendra Miller sprained his ankle or knee. That's not supposed to be serious, but it's starting to concern me with all of his knee injuries, and it's the same knee that's held him out all year from everything, right? White in Tampa Bay, somebody fell over like somebody shot him, just buckled over, I guess, apparently is what they were saying in practice. So something to monitor. They say he's okay, but I haven't heard what it is. Is it a hamstring? What is it? A couple other guys are out there hurt. Devonta Adams got nicked up and that kind of thing. So be mindful of that. Make your trades, get the knowledge, and look a little bit further if you're playing Dynasty than just this year. Dalvin Cook makes Hall look really bad right now. Elliott makes Rhamondre look really bad now. Think about this year and next year. What are their contract situations? What are their offensive coordinators? Are they going to be in a good offense? Think about that stuff. All right. So we'll just leave this video at the way it is here. So until next time, take care and good luck in your fantasy football leagues this year.